part 2 of this playthrough of Project 04, aka Fatal Frame 4 Mask of the Lunar Eclipse for Nintendo Wii, not Nintendo Switch, because after rewatching yesterday's stream, or at least the first few minutes of it, I realized I said that this was a Nintendo Switch game. I'm so used to stream Nintendo Switch games lately that I end up making mistakes like this. But anyway, this is a Nintendo Wii game and a Japan exclusive horror Wii game. There we go. So I'm gonna continue from where I left off yesterday, and my intention is to, what was I going to say? No, what I was going to say was, I did activate, like I said I would, a code to allow to walk faster than otherwise. This doubles the speed at which I can move. So, I hope this doesn't look too weird. But I have to admit, it was a pain moving around yesterday. Well, it does look a little weird, but you have to admit, it's still not very fast, regardless. Well, anyway. It looks like a notice addressed to the staff. Regarding Luna Sedata syndrome patients, please take notes on the nighttime wandering habit of patients. Contact me today to confirm the suspected pattern so that we have reliable information. On the night of the full moon, close and bar the doors. I also request a strengthening of patrol around the wards. Thank you. Is that it? Is that everything? No, it's still glowing blue. For some reason. Might be inside. Hidden basement? Sadako. Sadako-chan. Look at this. Even just walking around is faster than running. than running used to be on default speed. The reception desk is still open. Chemicals and files can be seen stored on the shelf inside. I want my coffee. I think I just saw something glowing inside. Yep. You can only get in there from somewhere on the other side, I suppose. I think so. Yeah, I can see a door on the other side. Okay, fair enough. I guess that's why it was glowing blue there. This is the door to, yeah, where the item is, I suppose. Well, it could be, anyway. There's an old elevator. Didn't I already try? Yeah, I think I already tried that one. That leaves only the stairs, right? I think. That's the outside. Yeah. I open it? Haven't I already been in here? I think so. It's ringing a bell, this place. A note was sitting on a shelf. My achievements studying cranial nerves were finally recognized, and I was appointed assistant to Dr. Haibara at Haibara Hospital on Rogetsu Island. Dr. Haibara is the leading researcher on Lunar syndrome, which is a memory loss condition particular to this island. As far as I can learn from the available materials, the Lunar syndrome is a mental disorder consisting of memory defects and other symptoms such as sleepwalking. But many things about it are still shrouded in mystery. Why is it limited only to this island? What causes it? These questions are still to be discovered. Dr. Haibara's approach to Lunar syndrome is unique, and many of his treatments are unprecedented. Among his original methods is music therapy that makes use of a so-called lunar melody, which I feel will cause a stir in the world of psychoanalysis. That's truly fascinating. What's truly fascinating is how this research does not only lead to a method of treating mental illness, but also advances a theory that memories can influence the soul. To work under Dr. Haibara is surely a valuable experience that I never could have had on the mainland. Okay. By the way, I know. Okay, never mind. Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, still glowing blue, it seems. Chart. Hazagi Hizuki. A medical chart lies here. Hazaki Hizuki. H6, room. Haibara Hospital, 2nd floor. From the typical behavior of being frightened of mirrors and the reported symptoms of memory impairment, she has diagnosis. Is alright, okay. The way it's spelled out. The degree of the condition is severe. Under the instructions of Dr. Haibara, there are plans to perform a surgical procedure next week. The surgery for Lunar syndrome has been performed twice on other severe patients, but no conclusion has been reached as to its effectiveness. As an early treatment method of the Lunar syndrome, the surgery will be performed regardless, and the details will be recorded in a report at a later date. Please ensure confidentiality of the above information for the sake of the patient and our family. Alright. Nani? Nani? Doko? Notebook is placed here. Picture diary 1. The day before yesterday they did the surgery. There was a person who got worse after they had the surgery done, so at first I refused. But the doctor said it's okay. Since the operation, my brain has turned red. It hurts so much I couldn't stand it. My brain has turned red. Afterwards, my hair was gone. Blood flows along with the tears. But the doctor and even mother tells me it's okay. My head is now red and it seems to be melting. It's okay if it melts. Yeah. Toko. You could practically play it in first person view. I mean, the movement speed is just fine the way it is now. In first person anyway, because the way they move, like with a quick little steps like this in third person, this is still a bit weird. Well. Wasn't the filament blue? I thought it was. Well, apparently this is not working for the dolls. Non-damaging photographs. Ah, yeah, okay. It is working. Okay. Why does it seem to be showing the moon down there? Flat iron key. I found a small key wrapped in paper on the ashtray. A sticker that says surgery prep room is on the back of the key. Haibara Hospital visitor's map. It looks like there is a hospital map on this piece of paper. Ah, back downstairs. Alright. Surgery prep room. It appears to be the key to the first floor. Wait, there was nothing else over there? It's just a dead end? What the heck? What's the purpose of a place like this? Oh, okay, yeah, I can't abuse the flashlight because otherwise it discharges, and so that moon kind of icon that's down there. Okay, it shows the charging level of the thing. Doko. Ah, she disappeared. Fucking hell. The doorknob has been removed and the board has been nailed over the door. Well, more than just one board, apparently. Yeah, okay, that's the way back. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it says that. I mean, the game did say that when the filament at the top of the screen is red, it's signaling a harmful ghost, and blue means a peaceful ghost or whatever. But sometimes they're like that, and the filament is still red though, even though they don't attack. Or maybe it means that those ghosts will attack later on. Like they're not attacking now, but later on they might. What was that? I heard a noise, as if I shed light on an object. Huh? Blue crystals. So what? Is that the way I just came from? So can I go back the other way? What's that place again? Okay, I can't. I may have been there with one other girls. That might be why. Feels like I'll just keep missing it no matter what I try. Nani? Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys could hear that because it was so faint. But I know it was hard for me. What with the headset being on and so on and so forth. Why does it keep making that sound as if it's revealing items on the other side or something? Well, I probably have to go that way. Oh, okay. I made something appear, but it's on the floor. Okay. No, not the door. The item that's right next to it. It's just right there. All right. Masaka. Okay, it seems to be a magazine clipping. Darkness closes in on case of mysterious disappearances. It has been a half year since the islanders of Rogetsu Island simply disappeared. The case is closed and falling into oblivion, but when we ourselves went out to investigate, the history of darkness emerged. That could be the key to solving this mystery. Mysterious disease, Lunar syndrome. Pardon me, I'm kind of tired today. We first turned our attention to a strange illness called Lunar syndrome that only exists on this island. Whatever. Talking to a medical specialist, we learned that it is a kind of memory loss characterized by symptoms such as sleepwalking and dancing as if possessed. Return of the disaster etched into the island's history. According to folklorists familiar with the island's history, this syndrome has been feared on the island as a contagious disease since ancient times. Furthermore, there is a long tradition of large numbers of islanders vanishing. A group case of Lunar syndrome. Question mark. What if for whatever reason the syndrome were to spread among a large group? The island is fully surrounded by the sea, so it is not difficult to imagine what would happen to a person wandering around robbed of his senses. Tourism affected by the curse. A bizarre festival, the Rogetsu Kagura, is performed on the island to soothe the ghosts of the dead. At the time of the incident, concerns were voiced about efforts to draw in tourists for the Kagura. Death of the last witness. The last known survivor, a young girl, took her last breath at the hospital some days ago. What did the girl who kept muttering mother on her deathbed see? Only Rogetsu Island knows the answer. Now the answer will remain shrouded in mystery. So now what? That way, I suppose. Is there something else I'm supposed to shed light on? Straw? I died? Okay. I guess I died. Game over, yo. Pretty unforgiving too. It really sends you back. I'm not rereading the documents I already found, okay? No sound is coming out of it this time. Ah, yes it is. Right, okay. So yeah, it's that way I was supposed to go. Well, at least since I can somewhat run now, this should help. Blue crystals. There was another one down there. Okay, not rereading this. Okay, I completely missed them. There was no object in this room? Ah, she got me again. Loser. Alright, I'll use your healing item. God damn it. Since apparently this is the only way I'm gonna survive this place. Yeah, that means I have to go through the phone call again, collecting the items. Oh, jeez. That reminds me. I can't. I was gonna say, maybe I can't increase the volume of the sound coming out of the Wii remote so that I can hopefully get you guys to hear it too. That way, I guess. Alright, let me use it since apparently I can't survive without it. What? That's it? Well, I guess I was a bit too optimistic, hoping for a full heal. Don't open the door. Okay, what if I want to save now? Before facing this. So at least if I die, then I'll have to go all the way back. I'm not feeling too hot right now. Hold on a minute. I'll go put on something else. Alright, it's not what I was looking for, but that'll do the trick. Alright. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't kill me this time, Sadako. Entered diary number 2. Something was left behind where the ghost was. It said no, but he doesn't listen. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. The doctor will do. Surgery again tomorrow. I don't want the surgery. Stupid surgery. More surgery. More surgery tomorrow. I hate the surgery. It hurts. Stupid surgery. It hurts. It hurts. The surgery hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So much fun. It hurts. The fun much hurts. The surgery is fun. It hurts. I the surgery fun. Fun it hurts. Hate fun hurts. Hold on. Hold on. Death certificate, Hazaki Hizuki. Circumstances of death. Symptoms rapidly deteriorated during a second post-op surgery for the Lunar syndrome treatment. At midnight, she had suddenly entered a state of confusion. The doctor provided first aid with sedation, but it proved ineffectual. She died shortly thereafter. Cause of death unknown. Thought to be from rapid worsening of the illness, accompanied by a general physical frailty. Sink is covered with dark stains. It seems as though no water will come out. Nani? Oh, okay, there we go. What's this? About the Rogetsu Kagura dance. It's some kind of decorated leaflet. Every 10 years on Rogetsu Island in October, a ritual called the Rogetsu Kagura dance is performed. Its exact origin is unknown, but the festival has been passed down by the people of Rogetsu Island, expressing interaction with the dead, a tradition with the intention of remembering the deceased. 灰原は祭りの日にこの島に帰っていたのか。神楽はこの島の人間にとって大切なもの。そういえば、今日も祭りの日か。この島から人が消えてなければ。Ah, yeah. Come on. You're right in front of it. Pick it up. Pick it up. Assistant's note number 2. A journal is on top of the desk. At Haibara Hospital, I have the chance to actually observe patients with Lunar syndrome. This is my first time seeing patients of the disease face to face. There is something very unsettling about this disease, but I can't quite tell what it is. With Lunar syndrome, a patient's memory and self-awareness deteriorate in such a manner that their whole personality breaks down. Ultimately, all of the patient's memories are forgotten. They become unable to do anything and die. Before that stage of the disease, most patients choose some other more natural form of death. The patient is gradually broken, like being drunk on this terrible disease, and you can see their body tremble. Even Dr. Haibara himself, who thinks that the Lunar syndrome endemic is a unique disease, cannot quite grasp this is decisive treatment. The doctor's treatments focus on surgery and folk remedies, confronting this disease with many different cures. Tomorrow I plan on researching these treatments in more detail. A key that was lying beside the diary. A key to what? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I guess this leads to the reception area then. Red crystals. Broken shelves are littered with containers and chemicals. Not too sure I want to go now. What is it? What the heck? I can't see anything. Where is it? Should have figured. Something was left behind where the ghost was. Kidnapping case prosecution material. Hold on. I am an official at Haibara Hospital. This is my deposition about the kidnapping incident that occurred some days ago. From the well outside of the hospital, I heard an echo of a child's voice. At first I thought I was hearing things or imagining it. Then I began to hear the voice more and more clearly. A tearful voice and a different hollow moaning voice. It's those children, the children that were kidnapped. I can't stand this anymore. Hurry, before it's too late. Even as I write this, those children are being destroyed. Please investigate this hospital as soon as possible. Thank you. Well, can't you see? I am kinda busy right now. Where to now? I haven't been there yet. So yeah, down that way, I suppose. Or isn't that where I came from? I didn't examine this. There isn't an anatomical model of a head placed on top of these this case of chemicals. Yeah, right. Okay. Haven't I tried this already? Okay, I'm back in that room. Yeah, you were already through the curtain. Oh, oh boy. Ah, Sadako! Go away. Ah! You're gonna kill me. Ah! Come on, don't die now. No. Ah, she killed me. Fuck's sake. Ah, this is becoming harder and harder. I don't have enough healing items. I should probably have set the difficulty to easy when I got started, but... ah, well. Ah, that sucks. I'm gonna have to replay through the whole thing. Okay, so you have to check out that thing. Ah, she spawns right on you, so you have no hope of defeating her. She's already on me. Come on. Oh, there she is. Yeah, okay, well I already read those documents, so I don't have to read through them a second time. Come on, it's right in front of you, you only have to extend your hand. Alright, I already read that before. Okay, was there anything else in here? Okay. I already read this. Ah, yeah, I remember finding that key already. That thing wasn't there the first time. So it's completely random then? Yeah, and I lost the item too. Just great. That door is locked. Okay, so I can expect the attack of two ghosts at the same time in that room over there. Well, that one I already defeated once. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Hi, Arby. How's it going today? Okay. Dropping by to say hello, Red Lightning. What? Thanks, but thanks anyway, RNG. That's very much appreciated. Okay, well, I've already read all this. Going to try to rush through this. Come on, open the door. Even if they follow me through the doors, I don't care much. As long as I get to save. Ah, now the phone is ringing again. All right, progressing somewhat. Okay, what if I go back now to try to defeat those ghosts? They should still be there, right? Or maybe not. Okay, well, I guess. Well, I ran away from them. Well, let's answer the phone again. Oops. Ah! Ooh, what the heck? You're hitting me with weapons now? Scared, perhaps not, but nervous, yes, certainly. Yeah, it can be hard when there's multiple ghosts on you like this and you have nothing to heal yourself. I mean, any encounter could spell your death, so hard to watch sometimes. Thanks. Ah, yeah, that I am the one playing. There's no old elevator. Ah, yeah, I found the key to that door over there. Oh, wait, what? Various bottles of medicine and so on. This is a code I activated, a cheating code that doubles my movement speed. Because it was just too painfully slow before. Lunacidata and the moon. Picked up a document. In minor cases of Lunacidata, fragmentary memory loss and behavior similar to sleepwalking can be observed. Characteristically, the symptoms vary with the waxing and waning of the moon. When the moon is full, the patient's condition is stable, but there is a tendency to go outside and seek the moonlight around the new moon. The patient becomes more unstable and increasingly frightened. Once Lunacidata was called moonwalking or haunted walking, which seems to be derived from that behavior. Yeah. Well, hold on, just a moment. In severe cases, the patient loses almost all memory, but remains attracted to the moonlight and seeks out window sills and rooftops. And then the patient bathes in the moonlight. More lucid patients describe the feeling as momentarily regaining something they've lost. A person who has lost their memory will always look up to the moon. Such an odd symptom can surely happen in a psychologically disturbed individual, but there is no explanation why a group of people would display the same symptoms. Since this is a peculiarity of Rogetsu Island's cultural sphere, there must be a relationship to its beliefs and customs. Right, yeah, I was gonna say... yeah, I did choose to use that code because... Well, in instances like yesterday when I couldn't quite figure out what I was supposed to do next and having to like travel around exploring the place, that just took way too long. I lost almost half an hour just looking for one thing in just a handful of rooms. That was a bit too much. I mean, it does look a bit weird. I know the way he runs now. Because it's like he's making really tiny steps, but very, very quickly. But at least I do find it a bit more playable as a result. Not at all. So where to now? Ah, yeah, okay. That way. Hmm? What's a mask doing there? Assistance note number 3. There is something on the desk. Daily treatment of Lunar syndrome continues. While we are making progress with Dr. Haibara's treatment, the methods are so different from the accepted medical standard that I feel quite confused. Dr. Haibara tends to his own unique methods, as well as honoring this island's customs and using traditional treatment methods. This is especially true for treatments with their own special utensils, some of which would be unthinkable in other hospitals. What leaves me in even greater discomfort is the language used in this hospital, which bears no resemblance to proper medical terminology. Patients in the progressed state show fear of mirrors, water, or other items that are able to reflect their faces. Judging from their behavior, there must be moments when the patient feels that it's not his or her face that is reflected in the mirror. On the island, this is called budding, and this word is used in the hospital as a regular term. Furthermore, a state of called blooming is feared the most. I don't know what kind of state this is, but everybody reacts strongly and pales at the word blooming. Apparently, the story goes that only the person who is budding can see their own face in this budding state. Of course, the sense of the word is not just to have budded. Upon seeing the face of another more severe patient, the symptoms seem to have been transferred, which is called resonance. But surely this can't be so extreme. It's difficult to imagine that there might be a contagious form of Lunar syndrome. And now, starting from tomorrow, Dr. Haibara is letting me do the preparations. I wonder what the so-called ceremony of passage treatment method is like. What am I supposed to do? Also, all of this leaves me quite concerned. The lamp in the director's office is turned on. Is somebody here? Ah! Ah! Trying to take me by surprise, coming out of the walls. Come on. I got it, I think. Yeah, right. Took me by surprise, that one. Old books and documents are lined up in the display case. There seem to be files on diagnosis and treatment, and there are medical articles stacked within. Is this everything? Hold on a minute. How did I come back here? I thought I was going to the front desk. I don't even remember if I ever found everything now. Okay. Cloudy moon box. There is a box with clouded moons carved on it. It seems to have some mechanism it won't open. The pattern shows a waxing moon and a waning moon. There are 2 grooved slots on in the side. Ah, shit. I already found quite a few of those. I go over that way. Still going the right way, right? Yeah, okay. Because I thought I went for that room. Ah! Ah, heating items. Ah, heating items. So good. Waning Moon card. Picked up a small wooden token. It looks fairly odd. It looks like one of the things that goes into that moon box I found earlier. There's a row of lockers, but the doors are rusted and can't be opened. And there's another doll. Oops, I missed. Alright, no more blue filament, so I guess I can go back outside. Let's go. I'll go back and save again, so I don't lose anything of what I just did. Secret Warrior used to purify the body, completely recover strength. Well, I'll keep that one for a critical situation. See how much faster I can get back to the previous room I was in. Now that I am finally able to... Well, I could run before, but it didn't look anything like running. It looked more like he was taking a friendly stroll or something. Okay. I do guess I could try to upgrade the flashlight too. That might give me a better chance when fighting ghosts. Power. Depth. Extends the range at which spirits can be captured and increases damage according to proximity. Speeds up recovery of your lunar charge. Power which you can gather from an attack. This feature can't be upgraded any further. Alright, that might be useful. There is a decorative carving on the shelf. And I was releasing the A button when it grabbed me. I was releasing it because I suspected that something might happen. For no particular reason other than just trying to be careful. But by the time I released the A button, it was already too late. Ah well. An envelope and some old files lie on top of the desk. Wasn't that the apparatus? Yeah. That it was talking about earlier. There was a row of numbers on the panel. Four, 3, 8, 9, 9, 1. I'm not even sure of what I'm reading. It's so blurry and so low res. I think it's 4, 3, 8, 9, 9. 991 or 951. 438 981 or 951. Either of those two. Alright, the filament is glowing blue here. Ah, there it is. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Director Haibara's note number 1. It seems like a note left by the director. My family has been protecting and continuing the ritual, acting as head priests. At the same time, they have fought against the Luna Sedata syndrome as spiritual healers. As for me, I protect the teachings of the Haibara family and have built a hospital to treat patients of Luna Sedata syndrome, researching it from a medical perspective. I believe it is my mission to research Luna Sedata using a combination of traditional and medical methods. The inhabitants of this island once tackled investigations into the human soul with their own original methods. One of these methods was the Kakura masks. In the Kakura dance, the Utsuwa, which means vessel, wears a mask, listens intensely to the music and loses herself within it. The Kanade's mask regulates the rhythm and beat of the dance. By wearing the masks, various parts of the human brain are stimulated. This is truly interesting. The possibility of the mask having power over the brain must be explored. The door to that as yet untouched area is now open. This was once the ultimate end to the Rogetsu Kakura dance. Now it was likely the ceremony of passage's true form. The ceremony is a potent way to enter the mind's abyss, but because it caused a disaster, the ceremony has been stopped for a long time and become taboo. That terrible tradition of disaster, however, as in order to overcome this illness, we must venture into the taboo. The lunar eclipse occurs once every 10 years. This opportunity to perform it again must not escape. We have no time. I don't think there's any place on Earth where a full lunar eclipse happens every 10 years. It's a fairly irregular kind of infrequent type of event, I'm sure. Well, obviously there's an object on the other side. Picked up a small box with a crescent moon design. Using the waxing moon and waxing moon keys, you open the box. Those are the numbers that were on the display earlier. Then 438951. Hey, I managed to read it earlier. I wasn't 100% sure which it was, the middle bottom number, but one of my two guesses was right. There is a single sheet of paper inside. It has a series of digits and what seems to be a fragment of Tanka poetry written on it. Filing cabinet 438951, and it's missing 3 digits, it seems. The magic of the full moon, the sides of the square. Wasn't that device on the desk the one that was making that sound earlier? Well, that doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to go next. I already freed that doll. Well, more like lifted the curse on it anyway. Did I do that one? I think I did, but... I think I did. Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah. Where should I go now? Damn it. Hey, there was another door in that room where I was earlier. Shit, I didn't notice it at the time. Am I going the right way? Yeah, okay. No, not here. No, the room that was up there to the right. And then that other door should be somewhere on the right. There seems to be cool air flowing from behind the cabinet. Well, why don't you try pushing it then? I'm supposed to interact with this. There are numbers lined up on the intercom panel. It said something about the sides of a square. The sides of a square? Does that mean that every side of the square should be the same total? Like if it's 438 on the top, that's 15. So on the way down here, it should be 2. The last one should be 6. Do I have it right? That did some... yeah, okay. I understood the riddle. It wasn't too difficult. Compared to the game I was playing before, compared to 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, this is just so easy. I heard a sound from behind the shelves, like something moving. Alright, okay. Choshiro, I heard a sound somewhere close by. Push it. Pull it. Well, just the look of the walls is already creeping me out. Just the fact that it's so dirty. Because it makes you wonder what's all that grime on the walls? What caused it? I'm afraid that hand will come out again. I think it's not likely to come out when it's a document. When it's a consumable item, I think the hand may appear and like snatch away the item so you can't get it. But when it's a document, it's related to the story. So you might be stuck and not be able to progress through the story or understand the story in full if that was the case. So I think I don't have to fear a hand popping up when it's a document. A tattered notebook lies on the desk. Currently, the most promising treatment method is surgery. It's a treatment that works by adding or removing direct stimuli to the brain. At first, because of its experimental nature, we had to overcome many difficulties, but since we started seeing results, it is nearing its establishment as an effective treatment method. However, a few days ago, just when we thought the surgery was successful, we had an unfortunate fatality. Having lost his memory and become an empty shell, the patient died, but then his face turned into a bizarre shape. I immediately dissected it, but it was certainly a sign of blooming. The actual cause of the failure is unknown. Research on surgical treatments must be continued, but blooming must be avoided. That disaster, it remains fresh in island folklore. The day without suffering cannot be repeated. Well, I should think that a day without suffering should be a good thing. What is wrong with these people? Well, apparently I'm not going any further. Moon Reflection Cave. That reminds me of something. Isn't that a cave that is already in other games or something like that? Or is that perhaps a legendary kind of location in Japanese folklore, so it's already mentioned in other games or something like that? Passage just caved in. Something's glowing blue, but... Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Found the Pierce power-up lens. So what does it do? Oh, oops. Significantly increases the attack damage of a single shot. Okay. That one sounds good. I can't upgrade it any further. It's that one, I think. I just upgraded, right? This one takes, yeah, pictures with the flashlight. Oops. Flashback sequence. The 5 missing girls. Different chapter? I was starting to have fun with the guy. It's already gonna rob me of that fun. Harasaji? What? Oh, is it recounting chapter 1? Daughter of an influential family, she wants to recover the memories she lost 10 years ago. Arasuji? Something like that. To find her father's fate and the fate of the islanders, and most of all her own fate. To find the key to her memory, Luka wanders Rogetsu Hall and encounters Madoka, who has become a ghost. Luka sees her own face in the library mirror, distorted and ugly. Wait, what? Ah, no, okay, no, never mind. I was reading page 2 before page 1. My bad. Okay, chapter 1, out of tune. If we cannot remember, does it no longer exist? Chasing Misaki and Madoka, another person, a girl, comes to Rogetsu Island. Luka Minazuki, one of the girls who was kidnapped 10 years ago. She was a native of the island, and after the incident left the island with her mother, Sayaka. Luka also returns to the island with reasons of her own. Daughter of an influential family, she wants to recover the memories she lost 10 years ago, to find her father's fate and the fate of the islanders, and most of all her own fate. To find the key to her memory, Luka wanders the Rogetsu Hall and encounters Madoka, who has become a ghost. Luka sees her own face in the library mirror, distorted and ugly. Okay, that sums up what happened before. So we're back then to a part of a chapter that I was playing yesterday. もうやめてください。この記憶は。Empty Vessel, Chapter 4. Yeah, so we're jumping between characters then. Madoka's memo number 5. This paper fell from the shelves. I don't understand. I saw my face and I don't understand. Don't understand. My face is crumbling. It's crumbling, but I remembered I was screaming Hayako's face, and a hand grabbing me, a mask coming closer, the color of blood, red, that music, a ruined face. No, I don't want to see. I remember we were chosen. It hurts. Everything closed them. Why can't I see? Quick. Want to close them. The moon is calling me back. The moon, the moon, the moon. In a dark place without the moon. In that room. Okay, there we go. That hand is gonna come out. No, 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 no. You can never be sure. It can't be any time. Okay, where to now? Red crystals, okay. What was that? Alright, that kind of missed her, but... but I was still using Type 14 film. I'm not supposed to. So where to now? Well, that nurse was going to the right, coming out of the room, so I suppose I have to follow her. The sound, again, who made that sound? That thing? Probably. The gramophone? I would think that this is where the sound is coming from. It sounds like an old record anyway. I can't save. This is a freaky screen filter. A freaky screen filter and freaky music. Does this console control the PA system? I need to turn it off. Yeah, please. A journal fell near the switch. Second floor nurses log 3. One item to report today. Today we attempted to broadcast the experimental music inside the building from midday until 5 p.m. Yeah, that sounded experimental, alright. As usual, we chose a part of the Lunar melody. At that time, it was confirmed that some patients showed an unusually strong reaction. These strong reactions were noted in pediatric cases. A positive effect was noted in some patients, so there is a possibility we may repeat it. However, in this session, it was confirmed that there was less positive reactions than previously thought, and that the results were not entirely positive. There are still many puzzling things about the patient's behavior. When musical therapy is next attempted, please be careful and note all sudden or unexpected reactions. What now? The light for room 207 is blinking. Ayako is written on the nameplate. That freaky girl again. Ah! I keep forgetting that it's a little bit different when it's the camera. Ugh. Ah, she was on me pretty quick, wasn't she? Come on. But I think the ghosts are moving faster too. Fatal frame. I missed. Yeah, I think the ghosts are moving faster too as a result of the code. But I get no time to react, damn it. So I'm not so sure that that code was really good for me. I may need to rethink my use of that thing. Yeah, I didn't even get to save in that new chapter. Not even once. Yeah, right, skip that. I already saw that. Just let me go. Let me go. Alright, I already read that. Didn't I find red crystals too? Oh. Yeah, so I think the ghosts move faster as well. Not just you, but the ghosts as well. Which makes sense, I mean, for the game to be fair. How many times do I have to like retract my hand? I didn't get the crystals this time. Alright, I already read that. Well, you know what? I'm going to go back and save. Ah, and I can't even open the door anymore. So I'm locked inside with that ghost. Now I can see what speed does. It does fill the thing faster. Oh wait, I wasn't even equipping the lens, was I? Notice to parties concerned. At 6 p.m. tomorrow there will be an explanation regarding the experimental music therapy broadcast in the hospital. In regards to the location, contact me later. Also, with the nurse in charge of the new building 2F, please retrieve the musical score from room 207. I had to go there already, so I guess this is what I have to retrieve. Ah yes, I was using the lens, okay. So I guess I was dealing a bit more damage. Ah, now the phone is ringing again. Just want to save, please. Can I? This game is creepy. I do think so. Moshi moshi. The hand. Ah, just a single blue crystal. Why do I feel ripped off? Huh? Alright, let me save again. I'm stuck. Should be able to go that way, right? Yeah, okay. Or, hold on. I went the wrong way. No! And did you notice how it was tanking the frame rate again in the same location? And with the same playable character. I don't know if it's the physics of her hair or her dress or something that may be more demanding, so when it's loading data from the disk, it's tanking somehow, but I'm not sure. Okay, room 207, I think that's the one at the end of the corridor. The last one. Yeah, okay, there's still the rope. Ah, that room again. Oh, I already defeated it once. Chart, Ayako. Name Ayako, age 12, room 207. Patient demonstrates a notable lack of empathy, along with occasional symptoms of memory impairment. Notably, she feels joy when hurting living things. Luckily, her ego restricts her aggressive tendencies to specific targets. Patients often become deeply attached to some specific object during convalescence, but she has not yet shown any externalized behavior. Progress of Luna Sedata syndrome is mild, but requires further observation. I would have thought that she's completely nuts. Would have been a good enough explanation for a condition. Stone mirror? What does that do again? A crystal polished to a mirror finish, a one-time use item that recovers from mortal damage. Okay. Hold on. I thought I had 30. Okay. No, my bad then. I thought I might be able to upgrade something, but guess not. Old books line the bookshelves. They seem to be medical books about the human anatomy and psychoanalysis. Wasn't I looking for a musical score of some kind? Where did she come from? Yamete. She keeps warping around and I hate it. But I did take the picture, goddammit. Well, it's not doing anything or what? Ah, finally. Fatal frame? Yes. Ah, she's too quick. Okay, well that stone that saves you from when you die just saved me. frame. There's just no way. She's too quick. Well, this may have to do with the code. I may have to remove it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove that code. Even if it's more cumbersome to have to walk around so slowly, I'm gonna remove it. Okay, just pretend you don't see any of those. I mean, I do own a physical copy anyway, so I don't feel ashamed for using this. Just bear with me, okay? I'm just gonna cancel out that code so I can go back to being slow, but the ghosts will be slow too. Okay. It was, yeah, that one. Walk speed times 2. Okay, there we go. Should be better now. Because those ghosts were way too fast with that code on. And it's a good thing I went back to save before doing that thing, because I didn't expect it to be so hard, but it was hard. Alright, I'm back to being super slow, but at least the ghosts will be slow too. Oh, look at this. Feels so slow by comparison. Ah, well. This is the intended way, so, Alright, it was the last door, the one at the end of the corridor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess this was a hint that this is where you're supposed to go, the fact that she's standing next to that tiny door. The hand. No, don't come out, please. Okay. So I do have the lens equipped. There's nothing else I can increase or upgrade anyway. Yeah, how fair is that she's on you so quickly? I don't like when she dodges like this. Come on, she's right there. Why isn't it loading? Why is it doing that? Ah! Well, I missed the fatal frame. I hate you, Ayako. Just saying. I hate this. Run away. Ah, she's coming out of the wall. She was in the middle of the picture, for fuck's sake. She just spawns right on you. How fair is that? And stay dead this time. This melody is familiar. Sheet music. If I play this on the dining room piano, I might remember something. Found a notebook. Music and memory are closely linked. I have seen several cases where people regain certain memories with the help of music. There was a woman like that among my patients too. She regained one of her memories through music, so she continued to play various pieces on the piano. Ah, that sounds like Luca herself, actually. It was as if she could touch her inner self with the music. At one point, she would repeat the same piece over and over again, changing the scale little by little, again and again. Maybe that piece of music was connected to memories buried deep inside her. Surprisingly, her condition improved, but she committed suicide when her memory returned. That can't be Luca then. It was a failure, but what is certain is that music is able to touch parts deep inside a person that cannot be reached with words. There was a similar music on this island. I remember vaguely hearing it as a child, and I believe it was called the Lunar melody. There are several songs about the moon, but I remember that this one was used in ritual prayer. Most of the melodies of the moon are oral tradition, but there must be some document somewhere of old notes or scores. Good thing I returned. I keep hearing the chick from The Grudge. That kind of sound. If you know what I mean. You can hear it, right? And that's freaking me out more than Hayako herself. An old-style canopied bed. Red strings are wound around the square post and there doesn't appear to be anyone inside. Okay, let's go back then. Back to being super slow, but if it's the only way to play... Well, what's for sure is that I'm going to save now. Oh, should I go back and play that on the piano, by the way? The music sheet. Well, sheet music, sorry. Oops. Let's save. Let's save. By the way, can I trade my points for stuff? Ooh, pretty steep. 10,000. Right, because I hadn't purchased anything since I started playing. I guess it does make sense that I would struggle then. I mean, I'm not exactly playing this on the easiest difficulty setting either. Or maybe it's supposed to be easy, but not for me. It's still a struggle for me. Yeah, there's a piano over that way. Looks like a pretty chick. No hand reaching out to grab me. In a big open room like this, I kinda expect ghosts to show up. The score seems like a song like this must be... Use the pointer to play piano keys. What did it say? Timing of the notes is the key to playing well. No, this song is different. When I was young, I practiced it. This song, I've heard it before. This is one of the rarer instances of it actually using the IR pointer. Why can't I use that to aim in the game instead of using the motion controls, which I am not particularly a fan of in this game in particular? Yes, I was always riding in the elevator. The elevator? Which one? Where? That one? Well, I get to save again here. Ah, there's the elevator, I guess, that she was talking about. Ah, it disappeared before I could take a picture of it. But I'm supposed to follow it, not get inside the elevator. Frame rate's tanking again. That would be in here. I don't even know what I just took a picture of, because I couldn't see anything. It sounded like, yeah, like something just lit up. Oh, in those bushes, there's a hand. Ah, no, never mind. I even jumped at the menu showing up. Power plants slow. Picked up the slow power plants. It's glowing in this direction, but I think it's the item that's on the other side of the divider. There's someone on it, and it doesn't seem to be a ghost. This place is big, so I may have to examine absolutely everything, every nook and cranny. Red crystals times 5. Oh, there's a staircase leading down. Well, let's look everywhere then. For items. The door is rusted and I can't get inside. This is probably the changing room for the pool. Looks gross. Well, there's nothing there. It's still not letting me. Can I get the camera to turn around or show me. Okay, well, you get a pretty good look at her face that way before any scene plays. Alright, but I'll take care of you later. Although I guess there is nothing else that I can do. Or going down those stairs. Who is it? She looks like she must have been pretty when she was alive. Weird thing to be saying about a ghost, but... they're coming from every side. I'm trying to run away, but it's not easy. Especially if they keep warping. Can I get both? No. That would have been a bit too good. Come on. She was right in the middle and that didn't work. Come on. Like here, for example. Come on. Right. I missed the fatal frame. I missed it again. This time I didn't. Run. Both at the same time? No, none of them. Come on. I got one of the two. And I think I lost my resurrection stone or whatever you call these. No, to my left. Frame. Ah, this boss is hard. Why is it that sometimes it doesn't work? Come on, it should work here, for example. Right, okay, and it did. I don't understand it. How long is this going to take? Alright. Is that it this time? That was long. Something fell near the pool, and something is inside there now. Oh, thanks a lot. Because I lost one during that fight. I call them my resurrection stones. Thin copper key. I found an old key. A small engraving reads breaker room. Yeah, I can see where this is. Yeah, alright. This is the second floor, isn't it? Oh no, it's the first floor. It's not showing on the map the room that I am in right now. Something tells me I can't do anything about that one. I should probably run away. My camera didn't even seem to react to it being there. Come on, just get through the door. Get through the door. Hurry up. Hurry up already, lady. Alright, I think I'm in the clear now. Okay, it was glowing blue right there. Like something is supposed to be there, but... Or is it the masks? Oh, nice. This is the right way, right? No, it isn't. Turn around, Rudy. Not even going the right way. Well, I was tempted to go explore what was downstairs over there, but now I'm not so tempted anymore. I completely ran out of that good type of film that dealt more damage. Okay, there we go. Yeah, heating items too. I should probably buy a few more. I might be close to the end of that chapter. I'd like to finish that chapter at the very least today. Something glowing blue. Okay. No hand? Please, no hand. Ah, well, it was a document, okay. Black woman's dropped letter. Something fell on the floor. Lately, I can't shake off this feeling. Back then, when I told you my feelings for the first time, you refused me, but you smiled and began to laugh just a little. I always wanted to see you smile just like then. Shall we go for a walk somewhere today? It seems there is no power. Oh well, okay. But yeah, I have to find I have to use the breaker room, yeah, probably to bring back power to the elevator. Inside the elevator, there was an out-of-order note stuck to the bulletin board. The elevator passes from the first floor to the fourth floor. To access the fourth floor, the use of a key is required. That's... but no, the copper key that I found was for the breaker room. Please contact the management for key access. The elevator power can be controlled via the breaker room in the basement. The activation number of the main power supply is 23. In case of power failure, please contact the breaker room for repairs. Well, okay, it's 23 anyway. Rogetsu Hall, first floor guide. The guide is posted about the building's first floor and basement. Rogetsu Hall is a mental hospital built for the Haibara Hospital facilities. The first floor was designed to be as welcoming and natural as possible to those coming from outside the island. At Rogetsu Hall, each room has been named after the moon, in the fashion of the old-style Japanese seasons. For example, yeah, Room 101, Mutsuki, Reigetsu. Okay, as for the unique Aso Museum, it was the room Dr. Aso stayed in when he came to Rogetsu Island. The room was renovated as a special exhibit. Please tell the visitors at reception that there is no entrance fee. The water moon pool in the courtyard and the moonflower garden are open to anyone as well, July to October only. To employees, Rogetsu Hall basement, important notes. It is strictly prohibited to enter any rooms other than the breaker room and reservoir. Okay. Well. That wasn't there before. No hand. No hand. No hand. No hand. Alright. I'd like to keep going just a few more minutes. I want to see the ending of that chapter. Because I feel like with the 2 hard-used boss fights I've already had in this one chapter, I think there can't be much more of the chapter left. Ah, here, okay. I haven't found any dolls lately, have I? Should probably keep my eyes peeled for one of those in this room. What appear to be chemicals and herbicides are piled in a disorderly heap around a gas canister. Damn it, so many shelves and stuff. I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Cardboard and garbage bags are piled up around the canister, which is filled with liquid. There's nothing interesting here. Ah, there's a doll. Yeah, okay. Is it just me, or does it look a bit weird? Like its head is resting on its lap or something. I hadn't found any in a while. I may have missed others, by the way. But I wasn't thinking about them at that moment, so... But my instinct kind of told me, well, this is the kind of place where they would have hidden doll. Because it's just too cluttered, and that would make for a good hiding place for one of them. Okay, one of those 2 is the breaker room, but which one? This one has plenty of tubes, like power cables, I should think. This one, I'm not too sure about the meaning of those kanji, but I think this might be the reservoir. I think it might be the other one that I'm supposed to go through. We'll see anyway. Well, it's open anyway. Oh, no, this is the reservoir because there's water at the bottom. Well, I guess I can't read kanji at all. Secret water. Can't imagine the door is unlocked. Where does it go? Wait, back outside? You kidding me? And that ghost from earlier. What about that ghost? Well, okay. Let me have a look over there, by the way. Because I was thinking of checking there for a doll, possibly. And okay, you don't get to see much of the inside from here. Alright. Well, back to the basement it is. Suppose I should have been through the other door. Come on. Almost there, I feel. It's kind of hard to tell because of how I hesitate to say blurry, but muddy looking this game is, but it felt like there was a... there's another doll. Can you see it? Down there in the water. Barely missed it. Well, that leaves only one room then. Why did they say that in the basement the only two doors you can go through are the breaker room and the reservoir then? It is only those two rooms then. This place is the breaker room. It seems like the power is dead. Well, that one's locked. Okay, there's an item there. Ah, no, never mind. I thought it might have been yet another doll in that box, but no. Okay. Type 14 film. Okay, duty nurse's memo. Today's duties. The password to the door to the third floor ward was changed. The password is 1956. The third floor is where the patients with advanced symptoms are, so please take care when opening and closing the door so that they can't wander out. Oh, I have to go to the third floor now. Switchboard is written on the iron door. The door has rusted and won't open. Well, ain't that convenient? Okay, I need to get 23, I think, to display on the side here. What, it goes way down if I flip those? That was a bit too much. Still 21. 16. 30. Okay, hold on. Back to the beginning. Well, okay, I found it by accident. I wanted to flip all the switches back to their original position to figure out what each did, and then I ended up finding the right solution by accident. Okay, I can hear soft electric humming. The elevator will probably move now. Too late. Well, something is still glowing in blue. Hand? No hand? It still got me! Fuck's sake. I just don't know how to avoid that from happening. Well, okay, let's go back. I am back to being super slow. It's closed now. Ah, no, it opens. Okay. Hello. Whoever you are. Third floor ward, I think. What is it? Okay, ah yes, another lamp. Okay, so the code for the... Oh no, not that wheelchair again. That's a sign that these other girls are going to be around. I was always told that an empty wheelchair was a bad omen. I'll try somewhere else. Well, even if you didn't say so, it kind of felt that way to me. Hmm? There was... Yep, there was something down there. Okay, let me try that other door because... Oh, unless... Yeah, you can't go down there. Okay, fine. But I feel like, yeah, there's an item somewhere down there. Yeah, you can see it from here. It's glowing in blue over there. But that was on the second floor, though. Okay, so what? That way? I think that must say third floor ward or something like that. I can only guess. And so I need to enter the code somewhere to open the door. 1956. Third floor room assignment list. Found the patient assignment list. Occupants in Rogetsu Hall as of August 1970. Mizuki. Mizuki. That's one of the other girls, isn't it? Luka? Luka Yomotsuki? I know that Mizuki is the name of the room, I suppose. Special notes, daughter from the Yomotsuki household. A report on the results of the attempted music therapy was requested. Please inform the director about the state of her condition in which Lunar melody she reacted to. Yuko Magaki. And haven't heard that one. Special notes, notable for his substantial financial contributions to the hospital. Patient is irritable, so do not enter his room while he is painting. Also, please make very certain to absolutely never touch his paintings. Misaki Aso. Well, that's one of the other girls. Yeah, I thought Mizuki, but no, that's Misaki, the name of the girl. Special notes, daughter from the Aso household, admitted by request. She will receive a special examination from the director. Considering her constitution, please pay attention not to bring her in contact with the patient on the 4th floor. And then Kageri Sendo. Special notes of the Sendo household. Treatment is undertaken by your family doctor at the Sendo house. Administered jointly by the director. Please ensure that there are no interferences with our treatment process. Thank you for your special attention to this matter. Rich people then. Household this, household that. Okay. What now? Ah, yes, I still have to input the code somewhere. 1956. Hmm? Something is still glowing in blue. Huh? Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay, it's a good thing I pay attention to what the documents say. Luka-chan, she said. So this is the floor on which she used to live? It should feel familiar.
曲とともに訪れる深い記憶のかけら。体のどこかが覚えている。
308, that's her room, isn't it? Wasn't that the number?
懐かしい匂いにも似た。
And yeah, as I suspected, yeah, it felt like that chapter had been going for long already. Well, this is going to be everything from me for today then. I'm going to leave this for today, and I should be back tomorrow night then, normally. Let's just maybe check out what's the beginning of the next chapter, just to see who I'm going to be playing with next time. Misaki. While searching, Rogetsu Hall, Misaki meets a girl in black clothes whom she has met before in dreams. Come back to Rogetsu Island. Misaki wants to know more about her connection to this girl, led by the girl's image. Misaki arrives at a room. 10 years ago, this was Madoka's hospital room. She knew all of the girls involved that were kidnapped, who were hospitalized in the institute or visited it regularly. They came to be treated for an extreme disease, the Lunar syndrome, or whatever. Caught up in memories, she does not notice that she's been separated from Madoka. Madoka, where is Madoka? Alright. Ah, yeah, so it picks up right after the boss fight against Ayako. The Masked Pair, Chapter 5. Okay, well, but I'm going to find the save point so I don't have to sit through this again. I have to find Madoka. Okay. Thank you very much. Just gonna, yeah, pick up the items while I can. Don't make me jump with those hands. Found a diary. That nurse came again today to tell me I was too noisy. When I made a little cut and pulled the scissors back, she gave an ugly howl. I hated her ugly insides. The things I like are much prettier. Crushed insects, torn hands, wet red flesh, the loud scream before they go still. These pretty things will disappear soon. Everyone else collects things that they think are pretty. The doctor told me that collecting things I like helps my illness. So I collect these pretty things, collecting more and more, unless I collect these things, the inside of me. The letters after this are too messy to read. Anything else making the filament glow blue? I hate the voice that keeps making that sound in the background. I strongly associate that with very evil ghosts. for for some reason.
忘れたの。
Now, is something over there? I may not be able to save for a while. I know I said I shouldn't keep going, but... come on. Ah, it's that sound again. That freaky sound. Torn memo. Some kind of note is written on a torn piece of paper. What happened? Who was that guy outside? His face was all messed up. Help me, you. It's so noisy outside. The face looks like a cracked egg, like a smashed butterfly, like an open stomach. Such a messed up face. After looking at that face inside my head, it got so noisy until I get all messed up. I'll wait here. Wait. Mother. Something is still making this glowing blue. Ah, there we go. Red crystals, okay. I seem to have found everything, okay. Well, it looks like I'm supposed to be going for opening that door next time. Something appeared. Squash doll. Ah, if you've never watched the original Japanese version of The Grudge, I think it was Ju-on, the name of the film. It is a pretty creepy film. Watch it if you can. You're in for one heck of an experience. I think I saw a doll back there. Yep. Ah, there's something glowing blue. But it's... Oh, okay, there we go. This is the doll in the picture. A rusted key has been placed in the doll's lap. Ah, it opens that door? Okay. I still can't save, I suppose. Oh no. I don't want to have to fight Ayako again. Especially in a room so small. Okay, can I upgrade anything? Speeds up film reloading time? Why not? wasted one of the really good type of film. I missed. Ah, what a waste again. Well, you know what? I wasted 3 of those super expensive types of film. You know what? I'll just come back next time because I don't want to have to redo the whole to have wasted those. I'll just stop for today because this boss I've already had to fight it like that's the 3rd time so far, and this is really getting on my nerves. I hate her. And she's laughing at you for missing your shots like this. Anyway, I'll be back next time. Have a good one, and I'll try to have some rest until then. You guys take care, and, well, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.